What is up, people? Welcome back to the channel. I am Cisco and I'm here with my boy
KC,
and we are King's Crew Gaming. Hold on. This ain't King's Crew Gaming.
It's not actually.
It's not.
It's not. No.
Oh, sorry. Let me run that back for y'all. We are King's Crew.
Yes, sir.
King's Crew. This is our second channel where we do other things from gaming. You know, get to know the crew a little bit more.
Yes, sir. Talk
to us a little bit. This would be like a somewhat semi-personal channel. Kind of, sorta, because we don't get too personal. Y'all need to know us like that.
Nah, back up. Too close. 6 feet. Always. COVID. Cough, corona.
Back up. Anyways, so our channel will feature, things like podcasts, maybe reaction videos, stuff, other casual stuff we might think of doing outside of gaming.
May do a little, vlog here and there of our, and stuff.
Just more stuffs and things to show y'all other than watching us play games.
More things, and more stuff.
So this is our King's Crew channel. This is our second channel, semi-personal channel. Welcome to the crew. If you're new, if you're not new and you've been here, welcome to the new channel. Welcome to the second home. And without further ado, my boy will take it away and let y'all know what we're doing for our first episode.
Yo, new channel, new name actually. It's your boy KC here, and today we're gonna be reacting to Marvel versus DC. Can Iron Man beat Batman? This video is by the channel Lad Bible TV.
It's a tough question.
It's a very tough question. We gonna get into it.
We will.
I'm gonna tell y'all where I stand. I don't mess with DC. The DCEU, to be more specific. The movies, I don't rock with it.
I lean more towards Marvel. I can look at both DC and Marvel, but I lean heavily more towards Marvel. Because just a Marvel boy. You feel me?
I've watched the DC TV shows on the CW. Those are way better.
I haven't. I will say I do not like those. I'm sorry. I don't.
Hey, it is what it is. Yo, if you rocking with us, like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. Down in the comments below, recommend some new videos to react to.
Let us know what y'all want to see on the semi-personal channel.
Sir.
Don't ask for too much though, because it's semi-personal.
Yeah.
But let us know what y'all want to see.
Of course.
And
without further ado,
let's get to it.
Let's get into the video.
Geniuses in Marvel, yeah. Batman won't beat them.
With prep time.
With prep time. With prep time, he won't beat them.
With prep time, he wouldn't beat them.
He won't beat them.
With prep time, Bruce Wayne will take out God himself. Okay?
God himself.
God himself.
Cap. We can already see how this is going. We can already see how this conversation going.
Oh dear God. I didn't know we were supposed to bring props. I know, I'm not even wearing anything comic book related.
Exactly. You only go on public transport with this, bro.
I know. If we were supposed to bring props, I would have bought like talent or something good.
Oh!
Sorry.
See enough there right there. Marvel one.
Oh boy, iconic. I can agree with that.
Come on, bring me another table and I will slide that. Come on, don't do this.
It's true.
Don't do this. That's not either commit or don't. This is not. No.
I love Marvel, but
I disagree.
God's
iconic.
God's
iconic.
Yeah, it's like the Marvel characters. Marvel characters gotta put in they work. They come in, they get their introduction. This is Iron Man. He built this suit.
Right.
He did this and that. Okay, what can he do with that now? What can he do with that?
Because before the Iron Man movie, nobody knew who Iron Man was, to be honest.
Comic book readers did. We can't
really
say that.
But like not really like not as much as like Batman though.
Okay, yeah. Outside okay, I see what you mean. Like comic book readers or whatnot knew of course they comic book readers. But non-comic book readers and whatnot
didn't know who he was.
Okay. I can see that. People knew who Superman was. People know who Batman is. know who Wonder Woman is.
Yeah.
They might not know who some of the Marvel characters. Outside of X-Men, they might not know like all the Marvel characters. Yeah. I don't know. Could be talking out of my range right now. Don't know that. Let's continue.
Iconic,
yeah. All right, listen. Batman and Superman are like the biggest superheroes on the planet. Kryptonite, as a term, is just used freely. I don't even think there's a copyright on it. I think like any sitcom can be like, oh no, that's my kryptonite. Oh no, he's my kryptonite. She's my kryptonite. You can just say that. You know why? That's osmosis into like social, into society. That's like, the idea is just like there, saying like, oh, I'm retreating to my Batcave. You don't have to be Batman to say that because these things have seeped into society. We are one with them.
This guy.
These are iconic moments.
This guy. You talk about iconic things. Okay, cool. Let's start there. Let's go there. 1941.
Yes.
We had Captain America punching
World
Hitler.
War.
You got time.
We had Captain America punching Hitler. It was so good. They did it. Let's start there. Let's go there. 1941.
Yes.
We had Captain America punching
World
Hitler.
War. Okay.
Yeah? We had Captain America punching Hitler. It was so good. They did it again for issue 2, but in a different angle. Yeah? They did it. Yeah, that's iconic. Iconic itself.
Superman has fought Nazis.
Iconic characters.
Yeah.
Iconic
Who
characters.
is more iconic than Superman?
How many people
The OG superhero.
When people get angry, oh, man's gonna be hulking out, you know. People say them things, you
Gotta
know.
give it
That's
to
a good
DC.
point.
Nobody. Gotta give it to DC. I hate to say it. But I agree with our boy Scott here. Well, he ain't our boy, but I agree with Scott.
Gotta give that one to DC. Because I didn't know what Buddy was talking about. Captain America punching
I thought he was talking
Hitler.
about the movies. I was like, movie time isn't real, but he's talking about the comic books.
Yeah, I didn't actually when they got issued. That's what he talking
right.
about.
Nobody really knows about. I mean,
I don't know about that. I never heard of Captain
Not
America
really.
punching Nazis. I ain't never heard about that, but I
Not
have
really.
heard about Superman. You
hate
feel
to
me?
say it, I don't
do
like
know
the
about
man.
Kryptonite. Do know about Batcaves. You know.
So yeah.
Right now, DC kind of winning. DC won.
I mean, it's still early in the fight. We're still
DC
around
won
one.
this one.
But let's get back into it, man.
They do.
When they talk about, fair enough. When they talk about science, first people think about is Tony Stark. They don't talk about Batman.
Batman's not a scientist.
Well, he does science type of things with technology all the time.
He does so.
He has a lot. He has a lot of gadgets.
People have only known who Tony Stark is for 13 years. Like before 2007.
It's irrelevant.
It's
still iconic.
That's what I was
How
saying
many people
earlier.
you see?
Not as iconic as a character who's been around for over 70 years.
Since Black Panther came out now, how many people you see go Wakanda forever? Wakanda forever. How many times?
Like you and maybe like 6 or 7.
That's cap.
I'm lying. That's
cap. He even knew that was cap.
No, I'm so sorry.
Batman would be any character in the fight.
This is where this is where we get into.
That's cap.
Thing is, it's not, but it's not
Batman
cap,
could be
but
any character in the fight. Any character.
That's because they made him so unrealistic. Just like every other DC character in DC is so unrealistic.
But you got to think about any character.
I mean, it may be Cap, yeah, but
big cap.
It's not that far off.
We ain't talking about Captain America
because they said that Batman made plans to beat any member in the Justice League. So it's not really that far off.
Contingency plan.
Right. It's not really that far off, but that's the reason why I don't really mess with
that's
DC.
Probably cap. That's probably cap. I don't know. I don't know much about Batman, but it's like, I mean, he do work with them, so he would know their weaknesses. So
I feel like since every character in DC is so overpowered, they had to make Batman a human match up to all these godlike characters.
So they made him smart as he had to be smart as hell.
He had to be
know all of their weaknesses.
He had to be a human god almost. Like he had to be super OP as a human. Any regular human can't do what he do.
Portion of them could whoop his ass easily. I don't care how smart you is, but you cannot beat a steel fist traveling over 200 kilometers an hour through your chest.
That's the plot of Batman versus Superman.
You can't pull out a kryptonite that fast. By the time you pull that kryptonite out, you gonna be at the gates like, oh, with your ticket.
Okay. You know what this question is about, right?
Take away.
Wait, which one did?
Yeah. Okay.
Is that what we was talking about?
You know what this question is about,
I
right?
don't want to see the answers.
Take away prep time.
Yeah. That's what it's about. It's about prep time.
Let's take away that
It's a
prep
prep time.
Goes
With
down.
prep
Right.
time, Bruce Wayne.
Right, that'd be the main argument with Batman. Give him prep time. Give him prep time. In a real fight, ain't no prep time. It's on site. It's on site. Ain't nobody finna sit there and let you. Okay. His weakness.
Batman is a nerd.
Like,
Batman is.
They
He
not
gotta.
gonna sit there and let you
Batman
take
gotta do
notes.
homework to beat his opponents.
Whereas
Every
opponents
other-
could just show up to the fight.
They just show up like, "What's up?"
They always want to say, give Batman prep time, and he can take out this character. Take away that prep time, and basically what you're saying is Batman get his ass whooped. That's basically what they're saying.
Basically.
Cap.
Wayne will take out God himself. Okay?
God
Cap.
himself.
God himself. Yes?
Okay,
With
Batman-
prep time.
Okay,
With prep time.
There's a lot of geniuses in Marvel,
Yeah.
in Marvel
Yeah,
comics.
So he had to add
Batman
that.
won't beat
prep
them.
time.
With prep time.
With prep time. With prep time, he won't
With
beat them.
prep time, he
With
wouldn't
prep-
beat them.
He won't beat them.
Okay,
he won't beat them.
list those people for me then.
Okay, Tony Stark.
Yeah.
That's another
Tony
person.
Stark.
Yeah.
Right. He's too narcissistic. He's too up his own ass. He's too obsessed with himself.
And he
What
won't
does that have to
allow
do with
himself to
skill,
get beat by
though?
the bats.
Batman is
Easily.
low-key.
You know what Batman
What
will
that gotta
do?
do
He'll
with
kidnap
skill?
Pepper.
So yeah, kidnap Pepper.
Yeah.
I
He
guess
never answered. Never answered.
DC has better villains. That's
they got you.
that's the big argument.
Spider-Man. He's Rose Gallery alone.
Don't do this because you know.
Let's
that-
go there. Let's
Alright,
go
cool.
there. Let's go there. Spider-Man's Rogues Gallery rivals Batman's Rogues Gallery hands down.
Rivals. You couldn't even bring yourself to say beats because it doesn't.
It rivals it.
It does.
Nicely.
I'm not here about rivals. I'm here about Batman's is best.
Huh.
I don't know a lot about DC's villains.
I know about it. See, this is one thing. From my perspective, as somebody on the outside looking in, I'm gonna have to give it to Batman. I know most of his villains. I don't really know a lot of Spider-Man's villains. I mean, I know Green Goblin.
I mean, this is like
I know
DC in
Vulture.
general, though.
Oh, I was just going off what they was talking about.
But
I
like
forgot what they was
DC
talking about.
as a whole, I can agree with that because who remembers Iron Man 1 villain? Nobody really, right? Like they don't really.
What, in the movie?
Yeah. I mean, I know who
if
he
you-
was,
if you-
but like
If you stop to think about it, you will know. But if you have to name him on the spot,
I don't know what his
probably
name is.
Probably what I don't remember his name either.
But Marvel really started getting better with the villains over time. Like Killmonger was a great villain. Of course, you got Thanos. He was a great villain, but he was built up over time. DC has better villains. DC has better villains.
But if we going off what they talking about, the whole Spider-Man and Batman, I'm gonna have to give it to Batman.
Batman, yeah.
I know Joker. I know Mr. Freeze. I know Bane.
Yeah.
Guess you could say Catwoman. No Scarecrow. You know, I know a few of the Batman villains, but for Spider-Man, I kind of only know Green Goblin. I mean, no. Now I think about it, I know what was his name? Killer Croc.
Crocodile.
He was Killer Croc. Sandman, Green Goblin. Who else? Yeah, Venom. Okay. You know, I redact my statement. I say it's 50-50. Let's see what they say. What you think?
But the question is better villains, not if you could name them. Are they?
See,
better?
I was going better off like if I could remember them.
Right.
That's what I was going
Yeah.
off of. That's what I meant. I could remember them, so they stuck with me more. You feel me?
Yeah. Okay.
No, it's not.
Beats
Spider-Man's
Spider-Man.
is
It
far
beats
more better.
Spider-Man.
Come on.
All right, come on, hit me.
Come on.
Let's do it.
You heard
It's
that?
got
No,
For the sake, just to be generous to you, as an act of charity, I'm going to take Joker off the table.
Okay,
That's
then.
how much I believe in this way. That's how much I
He
believe.
said it's an
Most
act of
Marvel villains are
charity.
just dark versions of the hero. So like, even if you want to go with MCU, I can list off to you the amount of
Carnage,
MCU
Venom.
movies where in the first movie, the bad guy at the end of it is just the good guy in a dark costume.
Okay.
Like a lot of there's a lot more intrigue, I would say, from some of the DC villains.
So
a lot more weird
DC villains. Let's go with DC villains. Zod.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sick.
Superman
Oh
Dark.
my God, Michael Shannon.
Yeah, but Superman Dark. That's what he is. He's got the same powers as Superman and everything. Zod. That's what Zod is. Yeah.
But he's not Superman's biggest villain, is he?
I don't
He's
know
Lex
what that
Luthor.
is,
That's
but-
Lex Luthor.
I know it's
Which is
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
an incredibly interesting idea that the most powerful man in the universe,
and you use Jesse who to play him? Might as well call him Riddler Light.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah.
Jesse Eisenberg is a sick actor.
And he's a
sick actor. Don't do
The red
this.
capes are coming.
Don't do this. He's a sick
The
actor.
red capes are coming.
Yeah, that was mildly. Don't listen.
How
Oh my God.
dare you
Oh my God.
mention him?
I'll bring Joker
dare
back
you.
up. If you keep
back
this
in.
up, I'll
You
bring
can bring
Joker back
Joker
up.
in.
I don't have to bring Joker.
You can bring Joker
I don't
if
have
you
to
want
bring
to.
Heath Ledger,
So why'd you
Joaquin
threaten me?
Phoenix, and Jack Nicholson into this. I don't need to. Who's your best villain from your
He
MCU?
mentioned
My
Jared Leto.
best villain.
Are you gonna go with
You know-
Mr. You gonna do this? The Thanos? Is that it? No?
No.
Who is it?
I will say Magneto. And the reason why I say that, Michael Fassbender did him justice.
Magneto was a good villain.
Those movies did.
See, my thing is they bringing up actors, like talking about the actual.
Yeah, actual character.
Stan
Okay.
Lee was a genius.
Let's talk about the previous one.
Better villains.
He said that the Marvel characters are just like a dark version of their heroes. That can be said the same about DC as
He
well.
did bring up Zod. He brought up
Is
Zod.
he like a Superman?
Yeah, he's from the same planet as I believe.
I
Don't
think
quote me on
I
this.
think I know who
He's
that
from the
is.
same planet
I
as
may know what
Superman.
that is. But you could almost say the same thing about DC. Kind of, sort of. I'm not really well versed in my DC knowledge, but that's almost like the.
It's Batman and Joker. You know, Joker also being smart as hell, and he
I mean,
gets
that's not really the
gadgets and
same, but like,
whatnot. They did
that
say
argument would
he
would be like Flash and the Reverse Flash.
Who would be the reverse Flash?
Like that argument right there, like the villains is just a mirror version of the hero. So like Flash, Reverse Flash is the same character, but just one's bad
Just
and
a
one's
reverse
good.
Flash.
Yeah, he Barry Allen and
I don't know.
Reverse Flash. He
Ain't
basically,
got no DC knowledge.
I know it from the CW show The Flash.
He hates DC though.
I hate the DCEU. It's a difference. But yeah, it's a long story with that. Basically, it's a very long story.
All right, give us the spark notes.
Spark notes. So there's a lot of different variations of it. The CW version is Dawn is the Reverse Flash. Dawn comes back. He's from the future. He runs back in time and kills Barry's mom.
That nigga wild. What? He came back in time and killed his nigga mama?
Yeah, so in the Flash, the version in the CW, the version of the Flash that we have now is an alternate timeline
Okay.
where he gets his powers earlier than he's supposed to. In the OG timeline, he gets his powers in like 2024.
Okay.
But since it's a lot. It's okay. The Reverse Flash needed the Flash to become the Flash because without Barry, there's no Dawn.
Okay.
So
he came back in time and killed the nigga mama.
he killed his mom.
Okay. It's wild.
Yeah, but in the CW, Dawn got stuck in the past,
That's what you get.
and
don't
he
kill his
became
mama.
he took the identity of Harrison Wells, and he became Barry's mentor, and Barry didn't know that this dude killed my mom.
So this man killed his mama and started teaching him how to use his powers.
Yeah, so he had to give him his
That's
powers
wild.
first because he didn't have his powers yet.
Just off that right there, DC has better villains. I'm gonna just give.
It's,
give DC that right there.
It's very compelling. Like
I ain't heard
it's
nothing in
very-
Marvel about a nigga come back in time to kill his mama and then
came
school
back
the
in
nigga.
time. They like
That's
the
wild.
thing is his future self ran back and was fighting Dawn. So like the Flash and the Reverse Flash both ran back in time.
Okay.
The Reverse Flash ran back in time, and the Flash was like, "Nah, nigga, where you going?" He chased them, and they were both fighting in the Flash's
But he couldn't stop
home.
him, though.
He couldn't stop him. So what Thawne was trying to do was he was trying to get the Flash's younger self, kill the Flash younger self, because if he killed his younger self, Barry, you know, his future self dies as well.
So why did he kill his mom?
Because the Flash got his younger self out of there. And then he was like, oh, okay then, since I can't kill you directly, I'm going to give you such a tragedy where you are so messed up that you can't
DC
become the
won that
Flash.
one.
So he stabbed his mom.
Stab. DC won that one. DC won that one. I'm
Did
sorry.
he stab her like vibrate through her? I think he stabbed her. I think
Either
he
way,
stabbed her.
he said, "I can't kill you, so I'm gonna get your mom's." That's a.
But it backfired on him because he was stuck in the past, and then he had to give the Flash his powers so he could get enough speed to run into the future. Well, nah, I'll give him some videos.
Wild.
It's wild.
Wild.
I feel so harsh. If he was alive, I'd be like, yeah, to hell with it. I'd be like, yeah, so you understand what I mean. No, I'm going to have to go with agree.
Look, put it this way, I didn't know the guy, but look what he's done. For example, he was thinking, when he done Spider-Man, for example, that was his idea, that was his own concept, he wrote about it himself, right? When he's doing it now, making all these characters,
Yeah.
he made him so relatable, and even the concept of
That is
introducing ethnic minorities into the comics as well.
Yeah.
That was very unique.
Yeah.
That was very unique, and I can't knock him for that. He done
That
it
is true.
so.
When it comes to relatability, that is kind of true. They did that because I talk about this with one of my friends all the time with X-Men and whatnot. Like I get real deep into that because it's like I'm more so of a Team Magneto person. Because I don't know what Professor Xavier was talking about being friends with the humans. Fuck them. We got powers. We can be better than them. I'll join Magneto. See stuff like that. I could put myself in that spot and think like, you know, if I was in that situation, what would I do? I can't put myself in the spot of a nigga that came from a planet 3 billion light years away and crashed down and got raised. I can't put myself in that spot. That's completely unrelatable.
That's the thing about villains. What makes a great villain is a villain who believes that what they're doing is correct.
Or
That's what makes a great villain.
villain that's actually doing what's correct.
But just doing it the wrong way. I.e. Killmonger.
What did Killmonger do? I don't remember the movie.
He was what was he trying to do?
Oh wait, no, Killmonger got finessed.
He got
He got finessed. He got they did Killmonger dirty, didn't they? They killed his pops.
Yeah.
They came back and killed his pops.
Yeah. He was doing the right thing, but he was just doing it for the wrong reasons.
No,
he
fuck
was
them.
like,
if somebody came and killed my pops and I had to watch that, nah.
what is
Fuck that. And he
what
wanted
exactly-
he didn't want Wakanda to be secluded. No.
Right.
He didn't want it to be secluded because that's
Right.
yeah, because that's cap. Y'all got all this high tech stuff that could
Yeah.
better the world immensely, and y'all want to keep it to yourselves.
I mean, he didn't really do it the wrong way. He
He did it the way people didn't like it.
that's more
He did
like
it the way
it.
people didn't like
Yeah.
it, and
He messed up
That's
my boy
life.
T'Challa. You know, he beat him up and said, "Is this your king?" It was real disrespectful. I didn't
that's
like
life.
it.
That's life.
But-
Sometimes you gotta do the right thing, regardless of whose feelings it hurts. Like I said, Magneto.
Another example is Thanos. He was doing the right
Thanos.
thing, just doing it the wrong way.
Him and Ultron
He
had
had the
the
right
same
idea.
idea. The world is
No, Ultron had no.
Ultron's idea.
He wanted to take
was-
away everybody.
because his idea was that humans need to evolve, and
Right.
they can't evolve if they don't go through a catastrophe. Because how you go evolve if you comfortable?
He wanted to kill everybody though. Ultron was tripping.
Because they had to go through a
This
catastrophe.
man said,
They had to go through a catastrophe. So basically, you know, Ice Age, all that stuff, the meteor hitting the dinosaurs, civilization had to evolve. We got comfortable. We sitting here nice and luxurious with our green screens behind us playing video games. You know, we
Yeah,
mad
that's true.
comfortable. What we
it's
gotta
funny
evolve.
how Ultron, like, he was alive for like a minute, and his first thought was, "It's too many humans." That's really messed up when you think about it. Like, he was alive for like a minute. He was like, "You know what? It's too many of y'all." I'm gonna do something about it.
and y'all too comfortable. I gotta shake the room a little bit. Same thing with Thanos. You know,
Thanos,
overpopulation.
I love Thanos. I love Thanos. He's great. Like
Thanos
he
was
had
not capping.
such a great motive, but he just did it the wrong way.
Overpopulation. I mean, but you gotta think about it. Did he really do it the wrong way? Because the world is overpopulated, and the only way to solve that is to cut it in half. What's the right way to do that? What's the right way to cut the?
He was doing it by hand at first. That was messed up. He was doing it by hand.
Hey, when the world ain't doing, when people don't do the job right, you gotta do it yourself.
I mean, yeah.
You gotta do it yourself. I mean, sorry,
but we ain't like how
condolences.
he, dusted all our favorite heroes. Then he gotta go now. Like he dusted T'Challa. Like he dusted everybody.
I'm not really
You
a
gotta-
hero
you
type of
gotta
guy.
go.
I'm more so of a villain type of guy. I'm not really a hero type of guy, so that didn't really hurt me. I mean, it was an impactful scene, of course,
It's crazy.
because it was impactful. But I'm a villain type of guy, and honestly, Thanos and Ultron did nothing wrong. I see 100% why they was doing what they was doing. Because like I said, sometimes you got to do the right thing regardless of whose feelings it hurt, regardless of what civilizations you destroy, regardless of how killing off the population. You got to do what you got to do. If it's for the greater good, got to do your thing.
Subtly until the point where he's using Falcon, Black Panther, Luke
Yeah,
Cage. Come on.
He made Ben Grimm Jewish, and he's
It's like these cultivations here. Instead of just make it just a whitewash, he done it in a way where he wanted to evolve everyone because he wanted to bring the real world into comics and vice versa.
Yeah, I can see some sense in that.
Okay, DC films will never catch up with Marvel's. Ooh.
Nah, they won't.
Never say never though.
What? Okay, look at the last couple of movies. So
Yeah.
you've got Birds of Prey, Aquaman, Shazam,
Yeah.
Wonder
Okay,
Woman.
Yeah.
I give
In
you
between
that. I
there is
actually have to
Justice
watch
League.
the DC
Forget
movies,
about that.
so
Terrible.
I'll give them.
But those four movies, Aquaman, Shazam,
I'll check them out
Wonder Woman, and Birds
see.
of Prey,
Yeah.
they all have personality. One of the things that I really enjoy about the DC movies is that they are prepared to be bad. They are prepared to risk being a piece of crap in favor of having some level of like weird, different personality.
But that's the thing. They take too much risks.
I think the mechanism via which DC will catch up is by saying, we're not going to do what Marvel do, which is cookie cutter movies that all have some level of similarity.
Yeah, but it's-
Marvel is practically like IKEA of superhero films at the moment. Everyone's going to end up with the same thing.
But the thing is, with Marvel, at least
Does it
one
work, though?
person, Kevin Feige,
Does it work,
is
though?
overseeing
That's the
and
point.
superseding it all.
That's his
They all
point.
have different flavors to the
Is that being cookie cutter and whatnot, they're gonna do basically fan service. They're
gonna keep on doing it.
Yeah, they're gonna do what basically what makes the people happy. They're gonna do what makes the people happy, and that's what gets them going. And like he said, DC is gonna do their own thing. We're gonna do it our way. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But basically, we're gonna stick to ourselves. We're gonna stick to
I mean,
who we
yeah.
are and do that. So
That could be a blessing and a curse though, because
That's
you
true.
cause that's the reason why they are where they are now. Why nobody really trusts their movies. I think they say never, like they would never catch up with Marvels. I never say never. Like they could.
that
They
is true.
could find
That
a
is
way
true.
to restart the universe, you know, their whole little movie world, and start off fresh, you know, start off fresh. Hopefully, I heard like this theory they can do Flashpoint.
What's that?
The Flash basically runs back in the CW, which is all I know about the Flash. The Flash ran back and saved his mom from getting killed by Thawne.
Okay.
And that changed everything because he didn't become the Flash and everything was changed. But it created like a big ripple effect. So like things were different. Like this other character on the Arrow, Diggle, his name was John Diggle. They call him Diggle. Oh, he's a big black dude. I like him.
Okay.
I can't remember if his daughter became a son or son became a daughter. Either way, he had a child, and when Barry changed it back to how it was, because he realized, like, oh snap, when he did Flashpoint, like, he was living in this world, like, you know, both his parents were alive, and, you know, he wasn't the Flash, but he was, like, losing all his memories. So he was like, oh crap, I gotta change it back to how it is. So when he changed it back, it wasn't how it was before. Like they compared it to a teacup being broken. Like, if you break a teacup.
Okay, so hold on. So I'm getting this straight. He went back and saved his mom.
Yeah.
And that caused a ripple effect and changed the whole universe. And he started losing his memories because of that.
Yeah.
So he said, no, I got to go set it back.
Yeah.
So basically, he was sending his mom back to get killed.
Basically.
That's tough.
Because he was like,
that's tough.
This sucks, but, you know, one tragedy for, like, this is, it sucks my mom gotta die, but she kind of has to die for everything to be okay, you know? So basically, like, his mom is like a checkpoint in time. If she doesn't die.
So what you saying is that putting a little girl on the operating table to extract the cure from her would be worth it. That's what is that what you're saying?
God.
Is that what you're saying?
This is the wrong channel for this.
Is that what you're saying?
No, not okay. Back to the Flash. Yeah. So basically, his dad died. His dad died too. His dad was in prison. Oh, I tell you about this. Don framed his dad for his mom's murder.
Don is a savage.
Don is a savage.
He's a savage. He woke up and chose violence.
Bro. So his dad was in jail for like 15 years because, you know, since they are super fast, he stabbed his mom, ran back out, and his dad was a doctor, so he was like, oh crap, my wife has been stabbed, let me help her. And the cops came in to him over the body, and it was like, yo, ain't nobody else in here. You did it. You going to jail. And he went to jail for like 15 years. But when he got back out, another
time to try to save your wife.
when he got back out, another villain, like, eventually, like he was out for a little bit, and then another villain in the second season, his name is Zoom. He was another speedster. He killed his dad. So, like, when his dad died, he was like, I can't handle all this pain. I gotta go back in time. And he saved his mom from being killed. So, yeah. So, that's what Flashpoint is. He changed things. I was saying this. They compared it to a teacup. Like, if you go back and change time, and you realize, like, oh, crap, I effed up, and you change it back, even though you change what you did, and things are back to normal, things aren't 100% back to normal. So, like, if you break a teacup and, like, a little piece falls off, and you try to, like, glue it back together, it won't be the same.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, in the previous timeline, in the OG timeline, before you change things, you have locks, but when they come back, you have my haircut.
Okay.
You know, or more dark, you're alive in the OG timeline, but then in the new one, you're dead. You know, that actually happened to one of his friends.
So this is basically a PSA to anybody out there whose mom died and you go back and save her. Don't do that. I want to stay alive and I want to keep my locks.
That's what they were saying.
If mom's dead, sorry for your loss. My condolences.
Yeah, that was the way they were saying to restart the DCEU timeline. Do Flashpoint so they can, like, you know, restart everything. And that was a good way to.
That'd be dope if they did that.
Yeah. Hopefully. They dumb though. They ain't gonna do it that way. Nah, I'm cool.
One-handed.
Come on.
You know it. I mainly just want to talk about 90s cartoons. That's like my favorite thing in the world.
I just really want to talk about comics, and literally, me and you have the same level of knowledge and information. You're just more banshee than I am.
Is it about my Ellie comment?
It wasn't, but now it is. All right, guys. That was the video. Marvel versus DC.
Yes, first video of the new channel.
New channel.
Let us know what y'all think. Let us know what y'all think. Let us know what else y'all want to see or whatnot. And thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
Thank you for stopping by. We know y'all already got enough of us on our other channel, but then again, there's never enough.
But if you didn't get enough of us on the other channel, go check us out. What you doing? What's wrong with you? Check us out. We game. We do
Gang.
Last of Us. Yeah, we game. We do Last of Us. We
Got some
do
Detroit in
Life
there.
is Strange. We do Detroit Become
Got
Human.
some Red Dead in
We
there.
got Red Dead Redemption 2.
We take it back old school. We got some Cuphead in there.
Yes, sir. Cuphead. We have Outlast. I hate doing that game, but you know it's pretty funny to watch. So check us out.
We got a lot of stuff and things on
A lot
that.
of stuff. A lot of stuff.
A lot less stuff and things than what's gonna be on that channel, but still on this channel. A
This
lot less stuff and things what's gonna be on that channel, but still stuff and things that's nice to see.
So please do us a favor, like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. Comment down below what you want to see us react to next, and check out our other channels.
Or
Other
maybe just
channel.
let us know what else you might want to see on the channel. But remember, not too much.
Not too much.
Semi-personal. Back up.
Jinx.
Shit.
It's been your boy KC.
And I am Cisco.
We got King's Crew.